Much like Gigabyte's recent attempts to break into the 1440p 144hz monitor market, MSI has a new offering that they say is the best of the best and worth your rather reasonable £400. The 1440p 144hz monitor market is a pretty packed space with a lot of competition, so what makes this one stand out? Well, first off, it has a VA panel. Now you're probably thinking, wait, VA, isn't that terrible? In this case, actually no. This has under 5 milliseconds of panel lag, or sort of black to white response time, and less than or about 33 to 38 milliseconds of total system input lag, measured with a mouse with an LED on it, and then measuring the time it takes for the LED to go out, and then the first frame of a gun firing animation in CSGO, which is actually pretty impressive and certainly reasonable for a high-end gaming monitor like this one. Not only that, but it also has amazing viewing angles. For an 1800R curved monitor, the side-to-side viewing angles here are actually very impressive, and you get the benefit of even top and bottom viewing angles being very cool too, although you will be very glad that you have those incredible viewing angles, as the stand itself really doesn't add much in terms of maneuverability. You've got a little bit of tilt and a little bit of height adjust, but that's about it, no swivel or rotation, so you're gonna have to kind of take it as it comes. And on top of all of that, you've also got really impressive color accuracy with over 80% of the DCI-P3 spectrum by volume covered here, which is actually really quite impressive, and means that while it's not quite as amazing as, say, Gigabyte's IPS AD27QD offering, that one is about £135 more expensive and is still a great shout for especially this type of monitor. Peak brightness on this is only 400 nits, which means that you're not going to be getting the best HDR experience possible, but it is enough for the low-end HDR, so that's available if you want it. It wouldn't be 2019 without some RGB LEDs either, and so this monitor has just that. So on the back, you've got a sort of strip of LEDs that are Mystic Light controllable, which is always good, although of course they are on the back of the monitor, and therefore, since most people have their monitors up against a wall, they're kind of pointless, but they're there if you like them. And of course, we can't talk about a gaming monitor without talking about the gaming experience, and it's actually rather nice. You have a very smooth, very enjoyable gaming experience with rather quick reaction times, and overall, especially with the FreeSync support that is built in here, and also thanks to the NVIDIA driver, no matter who buys this, you get your variable refresh rate goodness, you get a very enjoyable, very smooth gaming experience that I would happily recommend to anyone. So how does it stack up against the competition? Well, as I mentioned, the Gigabyte one is probably the most relevant, as it's one of the newest out and is about £135 more expensive at the time of filming. Of course, it is IPS and so does have a little bit better color accuracy, but you get a much faster panel here in terms of the black to white response time, and as far as I'm aware, total input lag as well. So overall, I'm very impressed with this, and if you want a slightly more responsive but still impressive and very nice to look at 1440p 144hz monitor with adaptive sync as well, then this is a very nice shout. For me, this really is an impressive bit of kit, and I've got to give hats off to MSI here for adding a really worthwhile entry into the already crowded 1440p 144hz monitor space. For me, I would highly recommend this to anyone, especially for this relatively low price tag, at least when it comes to 1440p monitors, and especially the fact that the adaptive sync works with your NVIDIA card and your AMD card, and you get great colors as well as a fast panel, really makes this one of the better options, at least in my opinion anyway. And of course, to answer the question that I ask in all of these videos, would I put one of these on my desk? Well, if I didn't already have a PG279Q, then yes, I'd be more than happy to. You can actually VESA this as well. As something that I didn't fit in the script, but is a nice shout and a nice addition. And of course, while there are monitors that will do the things that this does better in specific areas, this really is a very good jack of all trades option that gets a pretty big thumbs up from me. With that said, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think of this monitor? Is it something you're interested in? Is the curve something that would put you off or draw you in? And how do you think this compares to, Gigabyte's offerings, Asus's offerings? I would love to hear your thoughts down there. Of course, if you're interested in picking up this monitor, or you just want to check out pricing when and where you watch this, because it does vary, then take a look at the link in the description down below. You can also check out the rest of the links in the description if you want to support the channel and keep making these videos on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday basis. You can pick up hoodies or t-shirts like this one, or a load of other designs, or you can check out the Amazon and Overclockers UK affiliate links. They don't cost you anything to use, but massively help me out when you do use them. You can also check out, private internet access, which is a great and cheap VPN, Humble Bundle for cheap games and support charities too, and you can check out that subscribe button if you're new to the channel as well. Of course, there's plenty of other videos over there if you want to take a look at those, but otherwise, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you got any questions, leave those in the comments down below, and we'll see you all in the next video.